Today we are going to learn about sutures, different types of suture materials used in different types of surgeries, why and how we use and different type of needles, what we use in the uh, surgical setup. So I am Dr. Parvez Ahmad Rishi. Introduction. Sutures mean to sieve or seam. Act of sieving or bringing tissue together and holding them in a position until healing has taken place. What is it used for? To bring tissue edges together and speed wound healing plus tissue apposition. To help stabilizing the joints, ligaments repair, ligate vessels or tissues. Suture material is a strand of fiber used to keep wounds together until they hold sufficiently well by themselves by natural fiber collagen, which is synthesized and wove a strong scar and wove a strong scar. Ideal suture material, it is easy to handle, it is predictable behavior in tissue, predictable tensile strength, sterile, glides through tissues easily, secure knotting ability, inexpensive, minimal tissue reaction, non-allergic, non-carcinogenic, non-electrolyte, non-shrinkage. Suture material show the source, structure, fate and coating. Source is natural, structure is monofilament, fate is absorbable and coating it should be coated. Synthetic it is multifilament, its fate is non-absorbable and it is uncoated. So we have the third may be metallic. Now we have monofilament and multifilament, or it is also called as braided. Single strand of suture material. Uh, on this side, we have single suture material, single stranded suture material. It is fibers are braided or twisted together. Minimal tissue trauma. In monofilament, there is minimal tissue trauma. In multifilament, there is more tissue resistance. In monofilament, there is smooth tying but more knots needed. In multifilament, fewer knots are needed. Monofilament is harder to handle. It is easier to handle. Example is nylon, monocryl, proline. Here examples are chromic, catgut, etc. Now we have absorbable and non-absorbable. Degraded via inflammatory response. Non-absorbable is not biodegradable. Internal intradermal, subcuticular, rarely on skin. Absorbable, we don't give on skin. We have vicryl, monocryl and chromic catgut. Now we have non-biodegradable, non-absorbable. It is primarily used for skin, nylon or proline. Stronger than nylon, stainless steel can be used, internally ligated, and silic can also be used. So we have nylon, proline, stainless steel, and silic. Here we have vicryl, monocryl, and chromic catgut. It is absorbable. Absorbable natural gut, chromic gut. It is plain catgut, light milk color, made of submucosa of sheep, small intestine. Monofilament breaks down by phagocytosis, proteolysis, absorption 40 to 60 days, inflammatory reaction is common. Okay. Now chromic catgut, you can see it is the chromic catgut. It is yellow, treated with chromium salt. You can see lasts longer, less reactive, absorption in 90 days, easy handling in oral ophthalmic surgeries, suturing subcutaneous tissue. Then we have absorbable synthetic, it is Vicryl, polygalactin 910, braided synthetic absorbable, stronger than gut, retains strength 3 weeks, broken down by enzymes hydrolysis not phagocytosis. Breakdown products inhibit bacterial growth, minimal tissue reactivity can use in contact, contagious wounds, unlike other multifilaments. Its absorption occurs between 35th and 42nd day. Now we have Dexon or PGA. It is polymer of glycolic acid, braided. It is synthetic absorbable, broken down by enzymes hydrolysis. It is stronger than gut. Non-absorbable natural surgical silk, black, derived from cocoon of silkworms larva, ease of handling, good knot security, cost effective, undergoes proteolysis, used in ligating major blood vessels. Other example virgin silk and cotton linen. It is surgical silk, non-absorbable. Black, derived from cocoon of silkworm larva. Surgical steel, natural monofilament, multifilament, non-absorbable, alloy of nickel, iron and chromium, difficult to handle and tendency to cut through tissue, very hard to tie, used in abdominal wall and skin closure, repair sterna closure and orthopedic processes, serrage and tendon repair. We have skin staples, very common in modern medicine, expensive, very easy, very secure, very little tissue reaction and removal. Special tool required for removal, skin staples. Tissue adhesive, it is next band, wet band and others. Little strength, should not be placed between skin layers or inside body. Non-absorbable synthetic nylon, polyamide polymer, minimal tissue reaction. Its elasticity makes it useful for skin closure and herniorrhaphy. Proline, polymer of proline, do not adhere to tissue and it is flexible. Used in general plastic cardiology and cardiology surgeries and other surgeries. Suture size is 1 to 12, 10 to 12. Increasing number zeros correlate with decreasing suture diameter and strength. Thicker suture approximation of deeper layers, wounds on tension prone areas and for ligation of blood vessels. Thin sutures, delicate tissue and face. United States of Pharmacopoeia, size sized according to diameter with 0 as reference size. Numbers alone indicate progressively larger sutures, 1, 2, etc. 0 is standard, then we have 1, 2. Larger suture. Number followed by 0 indicate progressively smaller, 2 to 0, 4, 0, etc. 10, 0 for microvascular anastomosis and cornea sutures. 10, 0. Suture needles, classified according to shape and type of point, curved or straight, swaged or eyed. tapered point cutting or reverse cutting, made up of either SS or carbon steel. Two basic configurations of curved needle. Cutting edge can cut through tough tissue such as cartilage and bone. Tapered, no cutting edge, used for softer tissue inside the surgical needles. These are cutting needles. Tapered, these are circular in outline. These are triangular or pyramidal in outline. You can see these are circular. Okay. Needle anatomy. This is the body of the needle. This is tip. This is swage, and this is suture material. Swage. Term is chord, linear distance between eye and tip. So needle chord length. This is swage. Swage. What is chord? This is needle chord length between the tip and the eye. This is chord. Diameter, gauge or thickness of the metal wire out which the needle is made. So diameter, this is the needle length, this is needle diameter, this is the needle diameter. Length of needle, distance between eye and tip following the curvature. So this is the eye, this is the length of the needle. Radius, distance of the body of the needle from the center of circle. This is the center, dash line. This is the diameter. Okay. Where is the this is needle point. This is needle radius. This is the radius. Which is the radius? This is the radius. And this is the diameter. This is the needle diameter. This thickness is the radial diameter. But from center, distance of body of needle from the center of the circle. This is the center of the circle, and this is the radius of the needle. I required threading. Swagged needle do not require threading. They have a thread prior to use, resulting in pulling a double-stranded through tissue. Atraumatic and acts as a single unit. Tying the suture to the eye increases the bulk of suture material drawn through the tissue. Traumatic needles. These are traumatic needles. Atraumatic and act as single unit, prepacked and precitalized by gamma radiation. Point. Point runs from tip to the max cross-section area of the body. Taper needle smoothly. This is taper. It has a circular outline like this. Round-bodied needles are used for closing mesenchymal layers such as muscle or fascia that are soft and easily penetrable. This is blunt point needle. Blunt point needle. Okay. Conventional cutting has two opposing edges and third cutting edge on the inside curvature of the needle. Reserve cutting has two opposite edges and third cutting edge on the outside curvature of the needle. Suture needles. They must be sharp enough to penetrate tissue with minimal resistance, rigid enough to resist bending, yet flexible enough to bend before breaking, sterile and corrosion resistant to prevent introduction of microorganisms or foreign bodies into the wound. So SRS, sharp rigid style. Okay, thank you very much. Please go through this presentation few times. If you have any questions, please comment below. I will come up with the answer. Please like and subscribe and share my channel. Thanks a lot.